up, Devils? J-Dawg back to answer more goddamn questions. We got only one goddamn paid screwy, and it's from fucking Michael Hedrick. Man, he's sending a paid ski. Usually does the goddamn questions on the on his orders because he orders fairly often. So my kind of goddamn homie. He puts YouTube channel questions. Thanks for all the entertaining non-PC content in 2023 and for answering all my questions. You got it, bro town. Get ready for 2024. Not this New Year's resolution pussy shit either. Dawg should be cranking in 2024. At least kind of personal life. Got a lot of shit planned. This is probably gonna be the most amount of trips I'm going on in 2024. So for sure, what I should be going to is Milwaukee. So interviews there. Better get that GB interviewer. Man, Dawg got fucking triple peed in the fucking asshole if he doesn't get that. But talking out that shit. Well, when the time comes, it could be a year goddamn long. Imagine I go there in the same goddamn building. Doesn't even fucking happen. Granted, it should. I already talked to Jamie Josta an email. He said he's going to put me on the email thread of Glenn's management and shit. So we'll see. I mean, I'm you bet your ass when I'm there the day of, because I think Deicide schedule says Saturday. I'll be hounding his fucking ass down. I mean, come on, cut the fucking shit, bro town. There's no goddamn reason that you can't do it. And they're not the last band to play. They play like third to last or something, at least score the lineup. I mean, what are you possibly doing the time that you're beforehand? And let's just say, oh, okay, I don't want to do it. I want to do it after we play. No problem, broski. I'm here to the end of the night, especially since I'm betting, and especially since they're not the last band to be playing. So I know I'm not. Yeah, let's do it after, bro. So I don't want to hear any bullshit. So having said that, yeah, Milwaukee, Maryland, Metal Threats, possible Destroying Texas or whatever the Texas Fest is in March, might be going to that. And then, so keep in mind, the main reason I want to go to these is to get fucking interviews. And then got another trip going to fucking Arizona again in March. And shit, I'm supposed to be meet up with fucking which guy's name? I got his email. I actually got to re-email him, let him know my dates. Like, plane tickets are bought to shoot an interview with one of the dudes from Fluids. He emailed me. I'm like, fuck yeah, man. And I asked, I was like, next time I was like, I go out there like usually twice a year. Next time, yeah, what the fuck? So hopefully that. And then hoping to goddamn go to the Olympia. Haven't been there in a few years. Was going for 7 goddamn years straight. So all that goddamn pussy ass fucking wimp vid fucked up my goddamn shit. So last Olympia I was at was 2019. So almost positive going this year. Now that's back in Vegas. And the only downfall of that, it's the weekend before or after Metal Threat. Dawg's gonna be goddamn busy. But nonetheless, Dawg's gonna be busy as fuck in 2024. Again, not just saying that because the year, like, I'm pumped for the new year. Fuck, every day's a prosperous day for the fucking Dawg. I'm just saying, looking at my goddamn calendar ahead of motherfucking time, I'm like, 2024 is the most booked, kind of like, shit, I'm doing stuff, like, other than just the mundane, coming down to the shop, going to the gym, the day-to-day life which is my everyday, 7 days a week type schedule. Got a lot of the other, different shit that I'm doing. So, yeah, kind of looking forward to it, to be honest with you. So, yeah, be on the lookout for next year, brah. Speaking of which, I've got 2 questions and 2 comments. That's what I'm here for. 1, I am a Dead Kennedys fan. Fanatical. Every guys are using now, the fanatical. What are your favorite Dead Kennedy albums or songs? Oh, easily. So Dead Kennedys they're one of the few punk bands I do like. When I say I like them, I own shit by them. But I don't. The only albums I like was Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables and Give Me Convenience or Give Me Death. From what I understand, that's a fucking comp. But that was actually the first thing I picked up. Frankenchrist and Bedtime for Democracy. They have songs I like, but they definitely have songs I don't fucking like. My favorite songs off the top of my head, I really like Police Truck. You'll beat you blue till you shit in your pants. Fucking hilarious. Kill the Poor, Holiday in Cambodia, Um, you know what's weird? It's a song I typically wouldn't like. It's almost a little bit too 70s ish feeling, a little jazzy, a little too, just not my kind of music. It's just, I'm not ripping on it. It's just not what generally does it for me. And when I first heard the song, I didn't like it. And I'm not even fully sure why it's live, or at least it's a Slayer live on Dead setting where it's fake live, because I don't think there's just a studio only version of it. But I really, really like it. It's the song Pull My Strings. Maybe because the lyrical content is so goddamn funny. You know, is my cock big enough? Is my brain small enough? Um, Maybe it's because of that, but I enjoy it. But songs like that, like I said, for a lack of better descriptions, just 70s, 60-ish, jazzy rock. It's not jazzy 60s. I'm just saying that's the best description I come with off the top of my head for somebody who hasn't heard it. Generally speaking, any of that stuff, I'm just not a fan of it. It's not one of those, not being one of those metal only guys. I can't like anything else. These eardrums are reserved for fucking dead heavy, dead evil, death metal only. Not pulling that card. It's just I legitimately stuff from the 70s and shit. I just don't like it. Other than the select few, Sabbath and some AC/DC. I mean, even the 70s Priest albums, I just generally didn't fucking like. I mean, I like Sad Wings from Destiny. I do like, but there's a couple songs I didn't like on it. The Rock and Roll, I just couldn't get into it. Again, I understand it's a legendary masterpiece. Second, what's the second album? Because Sad Wings is the, oh no, maybe the Sad Wings is the second. But Rock and Roll, I remember not liking it all. Sad Wings, I like. I mean, the Ripper, that's a great song. Tyrant, that's a good song. It has good songs. Don't come over here saying anything fucking stupid. Um, but my favorite, the first album that I liked every song on it by Priest was, it's actually my favorite one. Nobody ever says it. I don't know. I think the reason maybe I like it is I remember this being the one that majority of the songs I heard my dad playing when I was young, before I was even a goddamn music fanatical, before I heard those goddamn Sacred Right tapes, and that is Hellbent for Leather or Killing Machine, whatever you want to call it for the two titles for the U.S. version and European. I always call it Hellbent for Leather. That's the first album because I think that's 79. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that album was recorded in 79. I like every single song of that album, and that's my favorite one. But it could be because I just remember enjoying the songs that I heard from that, my dad playing it when I was young. We're talking 5, 6, 7 years old. Because at that time, I didn't really like any music. I told the story. The only music I kind of enjoyed was sometimes my dad would be playing, and it would be stuff by Black Sabbath. I specifically remember liking songs like NIB, Sweet Leaf, Iron Man, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Now I didn't know the names of the songs and shit, and then I always thought Ozzy and Sabbath was the same band. I didn't know. Again, fucking Dumbo. We're talking about a fucking kindergarten, you dumb fuck. And he didn't say anything. It just was on in the background. God damn it! I didn't even know what band it was. I could just tell it was the same singer. And then when you heard about it, I just thought it was all Ozzy. And I remember specifically liking the Ozzy songs, the songs I heard again at that young age. I just thought Ozzy's voice sounded sick as fuck as a little kid. I liked Crazy Train, Shot in the Dark. I even like, and to this day I do, keep in mind, I was 5 years old when it came out. The song No More Tears, I do like that, but as a whole, that album kind of blows. What is there? Isn't like Zombie Stomp on there? That's not bad, but it's got some Mama, I'm Coming Home. That's just flat out bad. Um, but No More Tears I liked. I still do like, I do, that song's good, but the rest is shit. Just like Osmosis has a couple songs I like Perry Mason stuff, but generally speaking, it's No Rest for the Wicked Down that I like the entire albums. Um, but other than that, I didn't hear much goddamn music that I like. So 60s, I can't think of any music that I like. That's why it's actually very surprising. I really do enjoy that Misfits Project 1950 album, which is shocking because I don't like any music from the 50s. And again, I'm not trying to be that guy. It's like it just does nothing fucking for me. So that's why it's kind of surprising. I really enjoy that Dead Kennedy song, Pull My Strings. So where the fuck do I leave off on this goddamn shit? Number 2. Some people are afraid of clowns, spiders, heights, tight spaces, ghosts, or Jesus. Yeah, you better be afraid of that fucking JC. That motherfucker will stab you in the goddamn back. When are you mofos gonna learn? GB said it years ago, goddammit. Christ is a scheme and will ruin your goddamn life. And the fucking almighty Acheron. Vincent Crowley fucking said it goddamn years ago. Fucking Jesus Christ symbolizes a fool. Yep. Yeah, when you see that upright crossing somebody, I see fucking fool. Sheep. Meek and the weak. Doesn't think for himself, doesn't believe in himself, follows false ideology, believes in Santa Claus. He thinks Santa Claus is coming this weekend. That's right. This weekend. I'm recording this on December 22nd. He thinks, oh man, Santa's coming. Is he bringing me a pony? Fuck no, he's not. He ain't bringing you shit. So what scares the dog? Question mark. Yeah, I'm not one of those people. I don't have a deathly fear of anything. But things like you said, like, yeah, most common, I mean, because I think the most common fear is it probably the number one fear is probably spiders, isn't it? I'm actually curious, what is it? Clowns, I don't know why anyone, that's just fucking weird to me. Why the fuck would you be afraid of that? Spiders, I'm not necessarily scared of them. Like, I don't see them, I'm like, I'm jumping on a fucking chair. No. But would I like a big tarantula crawling on me? No, fuck no. I would jump, like, you know what I mean? I would do that, but I wouldn't scream and cry like a fucking little girl, and I damn sure wouldn't pull a fucking Mar from Home Alone, which is pretty goddamn fucking funny. And I damn sure if it fell on somebody else, wouldn't try to kill the goddamn thing with a fucking crowbar. um, but in general, yeah, would I be a little bit spooked if a big ass fucking spider was walking over me? Yeah. Um, but I'm not afraid if it's in a glass cage or something like, whoa, or if I saw one on the ground. No, nothing like that. Snakes, same thing. And snakes more so for the reason of when I think of snakes, I think of badass fucking snakes, cobras and shit like that, that you just kind of would back up. You're like, well, because they're venomous. I don't want to get fucking bit. Um, but like I wouldn't like be. I mean, if a cobra was up next to me, I would be scared just for that very reason because you know. But if a gardener snake or something like that, no. Would I want it crawling on me? I would prefer it, no. But I wouldn't also scream like a girl either. Um, Again, I'm not necessarily afraid of heights either, but at the same time, I don't like to be really high up with not that much stability. You know, I'm not scared if I'm up high. Like, let's say you're in a building and you're looking out the window and you can see you're far up. That, like, not like that. But if I was high up and you like, hey, go walk the edge of that goddamn building. There's no, you could just, if you slip and fall, you're fucked. Yeah, I'd be a little bit, I'd be a little bit nervous. But there's nothing like I'm deathly afraid of. I'm not a big fan of the ocean either. Like, I wouldn't want it in the sense of, I wouldn't like to be out in the middle of a boat in the middle of the ocean. And it's not so much because like scared of the ocean. It's almost just like, no, because I got fucking brains. I don't know what destination, I don't know how would where's land? Where's the nearest land? And even if land's only a mile away, could you fucking swim that? Yeah, I mean, theoretically, right? But it's like, I don't know what direction. And then what if it's pitch black out? You don't know what's underneath. If I get eaten by a shark, a fucking killer whale, and then walk in the ocean, am I going to step on a goddamn jellyfish? I mean, it's more so not scared. It's like, no, it's common sense. I don't want to get fucked up. I was like, I can't see what's underneath me. So not a big fan of that either. But there's nothing I'm like super scared deathly or I'm sweating and I'm going to pass out. Like some people, yeah, they have that. And if there is, then I'm unaware what the fuck it is. So, what scares, I think Seth Putnam said it best with the Anal Cunt song. Limp Bizkit think they're black, but they're just gay. Yep, 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 yep. That sounds about right. And yeah, it does kind of ring a bell. I Is that on the that comp? Well, because that song sounds familiar. I can't think of how the song goes, but no Ken Owen, no Carcass. Cheers, bro. Yeah, by default, I mean it is a bummer. I mean I get it why those money bags want to continue without him because they literally can't. But I'll give Carcass this. Them playing live and shit, it's less of a goddamn cover band than most bands are. Again, to try to find some of your favorite bands. Again, there's exceptions that aren't practically a pure goddamn cover band, man. Um, the ones that come to my mind that you're like, yeah, still fucking true for the reasons that I'd say the goddamn Tish, assuming Big Willie makes it to the show, because you got Big Willie who started the band and Rogers, like even though he was on the demo Immortal Massacre EP, he was on House by the Cemetery Up, and those are the two guys. Everybody knows the Tish, it's them. Immolation because it's Bob and Ross, and those are just the guys. They always were. Um, Cannibal because you got two original members. You got Alex and you got Paul. I mean, yeah, Paul. And then Corpse Grinder. has been in so long. I mean, add it up. I mean, Barnes was only on 4 albums. The vast majority is Corpse Grinder, so that's not like a cover band. And then Deicide, I think, is also not, because you got Steve and Glenn is, I mean, he was the face of the band, the image, the whole lyrical concept, the taboo-ness of in the 90s, the satanic panic, the fucking what the fuck, the lyrics. I think that was all Glenn. The Brandon Cross and the Ford is all Glenn. So yeah, if Glenn dies, as far as I'm concerned, Steve's fucked. Glenn could continue Deicide without Steve. Granted, I prefer Steve in the band because Steve is a fucking phenomenal goddamn drummer. I like his drumming very, very much so, actually. So I'd be bummed, but Steve cannot continue Deicide without Glenn. Glenn goes, he's fucked. Glenn is, oh, fuck, that sucks. I got to get another writer, another player. But let's just say, for example, just throwing a guy, let's say Antar from fucking Diabolic. He could do that shit. He could play that stuff and pull it off. Or Max from Christian. They say, I want to hire him. They don't sound like Steve. I didn't say that fucking shit for brains. I'm just saying other goddamn blasters that could fucking do it, and guys that they at least like something by Deicide. You're not mentioning fucking, hey, bro, do you like anything by Deicide? They're like, I don't need to ask those two drummers. They minimally like the first fucking album and Legion, shit like that. They may not be as big of fanaticals as the Dawg. Goddamn, who is? Biggest fucking Deicide fan in the entire goddamn world. I'll Deicide your ass under the table any day of the week, motherfucker. I'm just saying they can pull it off, and they'd probably be like, oh, yeah, shit, fuck yeah, I'll do that. Other way around, Steve can't be like, hey, call up Corpse Grinder. Hey, you want to sing for fuck? You do, God, or no, forget let's get a bass player out. Hey, Dolan, want to do fucking Deicide? Dolan be like, didn't really like that Deicide. Well, he told me when I first met him, 1999. I asked him, you like Deicide? I was always, did I bring that up in the interview? Maybe I brought it up off camera. When I first met Ross Dolan in 1999, I asked him, this came out, I'm a 14-year-old fucking kid, of course, biggest Deicide fan in the goddamn world, right? And, at that point, you kind of cared what fucking other grown men likes. Now I can get two flying fucks. Who likes what? And I remember asking Ross, I was like, yeah, do you like Deicide? He's like, I was always kind of a Morbid Angel guy. I'm like, well, yeah, I like Morbid Angel too, but why not both? I don't remember what he said. I just remember that. But anyways, let's just say he did like him or not. Like, Ross Dolan doing Deicide, that wouldn't work. It's just not the same goddamn thing. Or don't even bring up Cowboy fucking Dave. That would be a goddamn fucking salt. So yeah, could do. And then another cover band, look at Morbid Angel. That's a goddamn cover band. Sinister, basically a goddamn cover band. So how is it a cover band? You got AAD. I don't know what the fuck his name is. He's still in the band. He's one original member. He used to be the drummer. Very unique and good goddamn drummer. Now he does vocals. He's going to do drums. The fuck that shit's all about. So technically, as all the instruments are non-original guys. Monstrosity, what is it? They're just Lee Harrison. Malevolent Creation, it's just Phil, right? Yeah, there's no other original guys. And then who's another perfect non-cover band whatsoever? Is Christian. All the same guys. Macabre, same guys. Not too goddamn any of them. You know what I mean? So yeah. So the Carcass thing, they're you're seeing more of an the original band than you are Morbid Angel or Sinister. That's for goddamn sure. Now, granted, fucking later Carcass, they are the worst for fucking set lists. 0 Reek songs, and if they goddamn do, it's jack fucking shit for Reek songs. Symphonies, they fuck that up like no goddamn tomorrow. It's pretty much necroticism and heart work and crap fucking we're back songs. What the fuck, brah? Okay, you want, put it to you this way. Contact the Dawg, and I will give you a good, perfect set list that's unbiased. I'll even put your comeback album, Surgical Steel and Torn Arteries, which I'm not a big fan of. Full disclosure, Torn Arteries, I never listened to it. Why'd you listen to it, Dawg? Surgical Steel, I own it. Thought it was okay. Still have it, so I didn't think it was terrible. Thought it was okay. Didn't love it. Definitely, this is unnecessary for them to come back. It's obvious as fuck. It's just a cash grab. But wasn't dog shit. But what I didn't like is whatever, I forget the name of it, that 10-inch that came out before Torn Arteries. I'm like, this fucking sucks. I listened to it once in the shop. I'm like, this is just bad. Um, that's what I remember. One time, goddamn, listen, maybe the dog was having a bad day. Maybe it's great. But so I didn't listen to Torn Arteries. And then when I saw Torn Arteries, I will say this, when I heard about it, I was like, damn, that's a kick-ass fucking title. I will give them that. Torn Arteries. I was like, that's a good fucking, that fits the bill. I like that name. Fits Carcass, too. When I saw that fucking pussy ass fucking kind of hipster vegan ass looking fucking cover, I'm like, what is this bullshit? Well, they are vegans, dog. It's not the fucking point, bro. It doesn't fit the goddamn bill. I don't give a shit what they do in personal time. I don't give a shit they're vegan and suck dick on the side. I'm talking about the goddamn tune skis and the image of the goddamn, the whole Carcass goddamn image, the pathological image. But anywho, I would give them an unbiased set list that would cover every album. I'd even put some Swan Song in there. Well, I mean, I like some goddamn Swan Song. Personally, I think the song they should do, because they never do it, is Polarized. I think that's a fucking great song. I'd just do one song off. I'd give them one Surgical Steel song. I'd give them one Swan song. One Torn Artery song. I'd give them two songs off Heartwork, the title track Heartwork, and because I think that's the best song on there. And well, between that and Carnal Forge, I'd give them those two songs, Carnal Forge and Heartwork. Listening up, goddamn Bill and Jeff, giving you fucking primo goddamn free fucking advice. Trust me, it'll work out. The fans will be thanking you. They'll be coming back for more. And I know that's all you care about is that goddamn wallet. So listen the fuck up from a goddamn fanatical. Necroticism, I would do two songs from Necroticism. I would do Tools of the Trade then to cover that EP. God, do something off Tools, man. That's a fucking banger of an EP. And I would do three songs off Symphonies. Got to do Exhume to Consume, even though I know that's the one they do, but for fuck. Exhume to Consume, that might be the greatest goddamn gore grind song ever written. And then I would do four songs off Reek. Oh, you biased motherfucker, dog. Reek's your favorite. Of course you pick four. I picked four, dumb. First of all, because it's your first goddamn fucking album. Second off, the old heads are going to be fucking happy. The new heads aren't going to fucking complain. So everybody's fucking happy. And it's called like it is. The songs are fucking short. So you got more time. That way you get a little bit more, goddamn meat on that bone. And what songs should they do, dog? Oh, man. Now we're talking. You get four songs off Reek. What would the dog give them? Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, these ass clowns haven't done this possibly since '88. Fucking ever. Got to dust off my old boots. I don't know if they've ever done it ever live. Psychopathologist. Gotta fucking do that. Absolutely gotta do it. Psychopathologist. Like to slide my hand inside your stomach and rip out the putrid remains? Don't get any more fucking fit the bill than that, brah. Probably microwave uterus gestation. Even though it's the one that they generally would do, I do love that song very much so. Pyosissified Rotten to the Gore. And they re-recorded that, obviously, on Necroticism. So there you go. You kind of hit 2 for 1. It's on fucking Reek and the fucking pussy boys that only own Necroticism up. Oh, another song for them. No, this is a later one. The Almighty Hem covered that goddamn song, too, for all you posers that don't know shit out there. Heads up your ass, listen to dumb shit. Get one more. What would I pick? They always do Fermenting Innards. Great song, but I would like to hear something like they haven't done. Maybe. I was thinking Pungent Excruciation. Or maybe Feast on Dismembered Carnage. Something like that. You listen up, boys. Write it down, goddamn it, or rewind, because there's your goddamn fucking set list. And other bands I give a fuck about. I got one for you too, because I'm sure whatever fuck you're playing live probably sucks asshole juice. Come squish the turns, you know what the fuck to do. Put the goddamn get in the morning later, goddamn it.